Hey guys, this is Joel Kennedy with Kennedy Violins, and today I thought I'd do a short video on how to rosin your bow. Now first of all, what is rosin? Well, it is traditionally solidified tree sap, and usually from conifer trees. These days it's a bit more complicated to put metals and things in it to change the nature, but basically you have, as far as the different kinds of rosin, you have light, gold, and dark. And people always wonder, well, what rosin is good for me? Which one do I use? Well, as a general rule, there's always exceptions, but as a general rule, the darker rosin is stickier, and the lighter rosin is less sticky. Now, if you have a stickier rosin, it's going to go on the bow faster. It's going to adhere to the hairs faster. It's going to make the instrument more responsive. It's going to give you a bigger sound. It's going to have more bite. And the lighter rosin will be the opposite. Now, the danger with dark rosin is it's very easy to put too much on. So if you put too much on, now you might start producing a really scratchy sound. You might get all that rosin dust all over your instrument. So as a general rule, if you're a student player, you probably should stick with the lighter rosin. That's usually what comes with student violins, because it's a lot harder to put too much on. And then as you gain more experience and you have better manipulation abilities in your right hand, then maybe you want to work your way up to maybe darker rosins. But the lighter rosin is the safer way to go. So if you get a brand new cake of rosin, it's going to be nice and pretty like this. But here's a little trick. You're going to have to make it ugly, but it'll adhere to your bow way easier. So a brand new stick of rosin, a cake of rosin, does not want to adhere to your bow. So I suggest scratching the top of your rosin. It's very easy. You can use a fork, knife, a pen, coin, whatever. You can even, in a pinch, just use the back of your bow here. So you want to lightly go across the cake. Now, if you push too hard, you'll chip the rosin, so don't do that. Just go like this, go in the opposite direction. You can even go in a circle. So what that does is it kind of creates a fine dusting of rosin on the top, and it also puts these little channels into the rosin, and that's going to make it way easier to adhere to your bow. So if you have a brand new bow that's never been rosin before, you'll definitely want to do this. If you have a brand new cake of rosin, you'll want to do it anyways. It's going to make it way easier and faster to get that rosin on the bow. So once you've done that, how do you actually rosin your bow? Okay, well, here's how to not rosin your bow. You don't want to speed up at the tip and speed up at the frog. You'll see a lot of people doing that, even professional players. They'll go really fast at the frog, they go really fast at the tip. The reason why that's a bad idea is because it actually heats up the rosin, and then the rosin doesn't want to adhere to the hair on the bow. And the reason why people are speeding up is they say, well, I don't have rosin at the tip, I don't have rosin at the frog. Well, the reason why they don't is because they go like this and they speed it up. You don't want to heat that rosin up. What you want to do is just a constant speed, like this. I apply pressure with my right hand, and I guide it with a finger on my left hand. So you just adhere. So if your bow is rosined already, then you will go back and forth about 7 to 10 times. If you have a brand new bow that has 0 rosin on it, you might have to go up and down about 30 to 50 times. But that's about it. It's there's no rocket science involved. Now, how often do you rosin your bow? Well, about every 4 to 6 hours of playing, I'd say, is a general rule. But that's about it. Just go up and down about 7 to 10 times every 4 to 6 hours of playing. Well, that's about it, guys. I hope I've answered questions you guys might have. If you have some more, just put them in the video below. But of course, you can always contact Kennedy Violins. You know, we're all players and teachers, and we're always happy to answer any kind of questions you got. Thanks. I'm all puffy. Puffy the Vampire Slayer. Good.